Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Grogu, and I got with me Max, and tonight we are going to be watching the season 3 premiere of The Bad Batch. Yeah, Max, what were your thoughts on season 2?
I was shaky on it. A lot of episodes I think could have been pushed the plot forward instead of fun hijinks. I wish we had more of the relationship between the squad and Crosshair and Omega and her lineage, and there's a lot of interesting stuff happening in the background that I wish was in
Right,
the forefront. And I'm hoping this season,
yeah,
with their
we get
last
that.
season, I hope that those some of those plot points that are just kind of dangling get brought forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the time when we were watching, I was kind of like in the mid range of like where they would what they were doing. I kind of with you on a lot of that. I did get the chance to rewatch it recently, season 2, and I enjoyed it a lot more the second time, just flowing through the episodes, and it seemed to have a bit more continuity. I think the show like this, when you break like for a week between episodes, it's a little hard to kind of take in the overall, underlining story that's constantly there. And so there was constantly little things that were going on, but when you watch it as a consecutive whole, you really pick up on a faster speed at those moments coming forward. But I'm just as hyped to see what they do for the season 3, premiere, and where this season kind of takes it all to, because ultimately we still have to deal with the end of the clones, and I'm going to assume that this show may very well be delivering that story to us as how the clones come to an end, with the exception of a handful like Rex and Gregor and Wolf. So, any thoughts at all on where this season might take us?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how the first season kind of connected a little bit to The Mandalorian. They brought in
Yeah.
Fennec Shand,
Hmm.
and I think this season's going to connect a little bit more to Rebels, and I think maybe even Ahsoka. I think some of those characters could get brought into this show. I think it'd be interesting to see how this
Yeah.
plays into the future of Star Wars rather than just being a standalone, because it was never, even though it's a very much standalone show, it always had
Yeah.
ties to a lot of what came before it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we haven't dealt with, we haven't had any of the Boba Fett story arc either, so we don't know what Boba Fett's up to, but he's in his prime at this point. He's, a young
That's why I
adult by
keep
then.
thinking it's
Mm.
interesting they haven't crossed over and tried to introduce Omega with Boba Fett, or at least have
Yeah,
Omega
I agree.
hear about Boba Fett's antics. There's
Yeah.
also the Palpatine thread that they've been lingering across multiple
Hmm.
Star Wars shows.
That's definitely kind of going and challenging towards the later films for the sequels. It's you definitely have that vibe now, and you know exactly what's going on. The idea of the cloning and Palpatine's clone and what he's been doing all this time is definitely right there. But I'm
I wish that
curious
was
to.
brought to the forefront in the last season of Mandalorian
Yeah,
rather than 'cause, this show might touch on it, but since Palpatine's very much alive right
yeah,
now, it doesn't really matter.
yeah,
But it's interesting how they're just spending so much time trying to make those last trilogy of movies work in some way, and the
yeah,
Palpatine reveal to be worth it, and to feel like there was some build up you could find to it, even though
yeah,
it's really just he somehow returned. Um,
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I'm curious to see how they play that, out with the story with Omega specifically. I mean, when we left off at the end of season 2, Omega was captured and taken to Mount Tantus. Dr. Hemlock basically, has his grip around her. The Bad Batch were left with losing Omega, and Crosshair sent out the message and didn't quite escape, so they're all on there. But we've also got Omega's twin sister, an older version of the clone that was revealed at the end of season 2 as well. So I'm curious to see where that goes and how she plays in. I forgot the character's name, but how she plays into the overall story and arc. But either way, man, this episode looks like it's just dropped. So let's check this out. We're gonna do this on three, two, and one.
Freedom. We're all ready.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Sid this season.
You think that? More and more of our brothers are
probably
waking
an
up to what's being
unceremonious
done to
death.
them.
I hope so.
We should
She
be
deserves it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I hope we see more of Tarkin.
I was kind of thinking about Sid earlier this week. I was saying, isn't Sid a little bit of kind of a Star Wars sin where usually
Hmm.
the kind of Star Wars trope they love to lean into is the scoundrel with a heart of gold?
Yeah.
And Sid's kind of got like a heart of brass.
Yeah.
It's like the like if she had that heart of gold, she had a little bit of like the lean into the
Yeah.
adventure and help out the squad more.
Yeah. But no,
She'd be
she.
so
Yeah.
much more likable.
Yeah. How could we forget Tech dying?
And then they're teasing he comes back.
I kind of hope not, because I feel like it would take away from the death. Because this death is so good. Like, powerful. I love the atmospheres that they do on the animation.
Yeah, it looks great. Seems like the Empire's typical terrible planning.
Rampart's going to be that villain that we just want to see die and die really, really well.
Yeah. I hope he gets Mace Windu'd.
Yeah.
Just kicked straight out a window.
Yeah.
Or Darth Maul would be pretty cool, cut in half. Was he reprogrammed again?
No, he's just broken. I think they broke him. Like, all the clones are pretty broken.
That's what happens when you go for quantity instead of quality.
uh, delete it. Yes. Whoa, that's sweet.
Is this from a Star Wars video game?
Say that again?
I think that might be from one of the games.
Oh, really? It's a different kind
It is.
of ray shield, but they're dealing with a lot of creatures.
Because there's going to be a breakout.
That's the way to get out.
Before you make things worse for both of us.
They took away his abilities.
His skills? Do you think so?
Yeah.
I love the framing of the shots in this episode. It's really nice. LSC is not making it out of this alive.
No, he's going to get eaten by something.
Yeah, it was a solemn first episode. It was kind of, very quiet. We didn't have a lot of action, but it was like, it was a good... I liked it as a setup for the new season. So it just shows the helplessness that Omega's in. Any thoughts at all?
Yeah, it was a good setup. I mean, we didn't really see
Yeah.
much of the Bad Batch, but I
Right.
imagine they'll come in this week and
Oh, yeah.
we'll learn, or this episode, and we'll find
Yeah.
out all about what they've been up to.
What they've been up to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, without further ado, we're going to continue with second episode. We're going to check it out. Ooh, that's nice. Where are we here? This place does not look familiar.
Yeah, no, it's all new.
Confess to your crime.
Oh, this guy.
Around.
Oh, interesting. She's the new leader.
Captain.
Oh.
Very we discussed.
What are they doing with the pike?
It's needed to find the
Really
Imperial's
jumped right
base.
into it.
Yeah.
Since we've upheld
Oh, shit. Don't do it. Oh, good. I want to see a series based around this underworld.
Yeah. I don't think they were Crimson Dawn.
They're Syndicate, though. I guess they've changed.
There's a whole comic that goes over Crimson Dawn and some of the underworld stuff.
Yeah.
Amelia Clark takes over.
Yeah.
Is it really
Damn.
just the two of them now?
Huh? Yeah, where's oh, well, I think Echo joined Rex, I'm guessing.
Echo joined Rex, Tech died.
Yeah.
Omega's
That's
down
it.
there.
Yeah, that's it. Whoa, what is this place?
it's not already our side.
Don't hit any more vines.
They warned him.
Yeah. Conky.
Lucy's still here.
That's brilliant.
It seems their weakness is knives.
It seems that way. Oh, damn! Okay, that's just wrong.
It's like fighting a million baby xenomorphs.
Yeah. That was creepy. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I like this creature.
It's like a sarlacc of the swamps.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what it kind of looks like? The Dune popcorn bucket.
That's cool. Didn't quite kill it, but gave it some heartburn.
No, this planet needs it for the character.
Yeah. I like that planet. That's a death trap.
Yeah.
These 2 episodes have been very different vibe. Like, I'm liking it.
Yeah. Been a lot darker.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the pacing, even the music on these episodes are very, very similar to Rogue One in the containment of a facility that the Empire hold their prisoners in. I like it.
Yeah, it's very ominous.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't seen that from from anything before outside of Rogue One, I guess. Oh, is Palpatine coming to the, that's the only reason there'd be more troopers.
You think it's going to test positive for midichlorians?
I wonder. I hope we find out what her blood is in this episode, because I really want to know.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Oh, yep. That was cool.
That's funny.
Please tell me that they're going to steal the Emperor's shuttle.
I was just thinking that.
All shuttles have been grounded, except the Emperor. We have
Yes!
to steal it.
Yes! I guess they're not going to go after the Emperor's shuttle.
Yeah,
Whoa.
let's see.
This is awesome. What is this place?
Project Necromancy.
Well, obviously.
Future.
It's got to be a Snoke that they got in there.
Whatever is needed to accomplish this goal.
Oh boy. So why has Omega got metachlorine counts? I guess she is force sensitive after all.
Yeah.
I wonder if Hemlock's going to be around in the future.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I mean, past this series, it'll be. This is tense.
This is a good scene.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, they confirmed that finally.
Yeah, I'm glad that was like a good solid 3-part kind of story, arc. There was a good season, premiere. I liked it. Yeah, they finally confirmed that some sort of midichlorian count on Omega. I think I caught it way back when the first season, right in the first episode, was like, yeah, there's something going on here, and yeah, I guess that's she'd be the first clone with force sensitive, I guess. So I don't know where and how that plays out. I'm going to assume that also Project Necromancer was a Snoke clone, perhaps, maybe. That was my guess. They're probably not going to show us, but what do you think? What were your thoughts on the episodes?
I liked it. It was a lot more driven.
Yeah.
I like how they're actually pushing all the different plot lines forward and kind of converging them, and everything's kind of working this season. It's very driven. It's very focused.
Yeah, I hope the season continues like this because of this intensity and continuation. It just, we need to see the Empire drive forward as, as we saw on these couple of episodes. I like the idea that they're going to be just constantly under the run now from the Empire, and we're going to get that whole story. I'm assuming we're going to get some clashing with Rex in the future and stuff like that. But that was a very solid opening. It was cool. Anyway, it's a late night. I think we'll call it here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed our reaction, and we'll be doing some more reactions in the future of The Bad Batch. Catch you later.